First thing I should say is, fam, what's up? And also say, congratulations to the Bay Area. Man, these guys are rolling. Warriors! With that said, though, should I give you a holler? Feeling like it's all something I got pinned up and got to make it roll. It's day number 88. Fam, it's 87 more days. This day's already over. 87 more days before 878! 878! 8! Garçon. Slow-mo. It's going to go all the way. Hey, you know, I can't wait this year to see what the 49ers do in the end zone, because I think there's going to be a lot more celebrating in that end zone than usual this year, because we didn't have last year, man. We had selling time. It was very cool and calm kind of thing. Though. I want to see some Marquise Goodwin. He had a couple of things he did with the takeoff and everything from like he's sprinting. But anyway, we'll see. Oh, by the way, hey, Timmy No Thumbs, Niner Joe Empire, Barry Owens, Niner Empire, Ray Arvizu, Niner Empire, Augie Gonzalez, Edgar Castro, Carlos Corona. Yeah, you notice how I like saying Latino names? Because I got to tell you the truth. I thought about this. I thought about my favorite news guy out of the San Jose area. I was going to take his name. And instead of Ronbo Sports, I was going Rico Chacon. And, you know, but people will check that. Hey, man, you don't look Latin, man. Rico Chacon. Hey, anyway. And then there's Barry Hudson, Timmy No Thumbs. I love that name, Timmy. Anthony Baker. Sup? Daniel Serrano. Hey, Empire Strike Back. 49ers. By the way, before we get further into this, chat room etiquette, we must maintain chat room etiquette. Racism is my #1 pet peeve. It will not be tolerated. If we let it go unchecked, to be irresponsible of us, right? So we're not going to let that happen. And besides, fam, you get one warning on that one, y'all. We didn't choose what color we came into the planet. Well, you can't take shots at people for that. Another crusade for another day. I'm just saying. Hey, you know what, though? I just realized I was going to say the mods will definitely be all over you. But listen, I've asked my mods to even allow the other fans of other teams to join us until they step out of line. And then we can all laugh as the mods give them the old boot. They're not here yet, but they will probably be here shortly. Anyway, if we don't, we'll get some substitute mods. Okay, let me jump into this real quick so I can get to the phones right away. Our subject matter of the day is, will Richie James or Steven Dunbar survive the 49ers deep group of wide receivers? It's so much fun to have this problem this year. Every year we go into the season, man, our wide receivers, man, we should have picked up somebody. But this year, we got to get rid of somebody. More than one somebody. We got 11 guys. And half of them are damn good. So, you know, and maybe that fits right in, right? So what we know right now is that Pierre Garçon, Marquise Flash Goodwin, Trent, you can't see me, Taylor, Anthony, I'm too smooth, Pettis, and Kendrick. He has a little bit of all. Is that the X-Men? He has a little bit of all of their strengths. Oh, no, that was that vampire movie when they made that hybrid between a vampire and what do they call him in that movie? The Lycan. Yes. When the hybrid came along, he has all of their strengths, but he also has emotions, which could be a problem. Kendrick! Man! So, hey. But here's the thing. What is unknown is how many receivers are the 49ers going to carry on the 2018 team. Now, if it's 6, there's only one more position in there. 7, probably unlikely, right? 8, ain't no way. So, you know, you look at Richie James and Steven Dunbar, they bring talents of opposite type to the table. You know, one of them's quick, crazy, and fast. The other one's big, strong, and out-muscling dudes. But keep in mind, Kyle may be looking at Aldrick Robinson as that sixth man. Why? For obvious reasons. Kyle's had Aldrick for a while. He knows Kyle's system completely. And remember, he stepped his game up some when Jimmy G showed up last year, too. So it's kind of hard to figure this one out. I don't know, fam. Aldrick's 29 years old, though. So you got to throw away the Dunbar, Richie, even Aaron Burbridge. I mean, this is... or do you jettison youngsters to the practice squad and hope they don't get picked up by other teams? And one last thing, if you want to touch upon the subject, because it's making me crazy. See, because I did a whole write-up on it on Ronbo Sports app. You may have noticed. Don't tell me that was BS. Don't tell me that Gronk wasn't on the table for a deal. Belichick has had enough of Gronk, and I tell you, remember in the beginning of the season after the Super Bowl, Gronk was going to all his fun places to go, and the media was all up in his face. So, Gronk, are you gonna go? Are you gonna play with the Patriots next year? I don't know. I'm not really thinking about what I'm gonna do next right now. But right now I'm into this or that. You know, but Gronk was going everywhere, and he was saying everything but I'm going to go back and play. Now, you know, darn, and you and I both know, man, Belichick is not going to sit around with no flippant answers like that and just do nothing about it. He went right to his phone, started making deals. I know he did. And the 49ers, as aggressive as John Lynch is right now, you know he wanted some of that. I don't think it was a good idea because, you know, Gronk ain't going to last more than 4 or 5 games. But the thing is, the 49ers attempted that shot. I don't know if the Tennessee Titans did. They probably did. Because, you know, how do you make these things up? So there it was, right? Brady walks in. You ain't got no Jimmy G. I got my Uncle Kraft. Billy, what you gonna do, man? It's like my call. If you do anything with Gronk, I am gone. Robert Kraft here said, no. Okay, Tom. Calm down. The deal's off. The deal's off. I promise you the deal's off. Brady has incredible power in New England right now. He's calling the shots. That deal would have went through. Just like the Brady deal would have went through had Kraft not got involved. See what I'm saying? Don't you believe for a minute that Gronk deal was on. And whatever the Patriot fans say, no way. It was on. Hey, coming to the phone. Checking you out right now. We're on our phone. You know. Is that Jock? Jock! Come on in, Jock!
Yo, Ronbo, what up, baby boy?
Jock,
what's up, boy? Talk to me, Ronbo. Hey, Ronbo, listen, man. Before I start, man, I send you a few of my of the T-shirt, you know, on your email, man. Did you check it out, man?
I just noticed that. I'm gonna get to it. Yeah. I've been checking out because that's all I was sitting in there flashing on my notifications. Got an email in. It was you.
Okay. That's me, boy. That's the no-fly zone.
Tell you, man.
No-fly zone, baby.
And we got one, too. For 7 years, we got one.
You know, because you know, we ain't going to tolerate whoever it is, any quarterback throwing the ball back there. You know what I'm saying? Any quarterback throwing any ball back there. Because, you know, we're going to be up in action. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be up in action.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
But, Jock, we also got the problem of, we got too many wide receivers, Jock. Name 6 receivers right now that you know will make this team.
Listen, we got
Pierre Garçon.
We're gonna keep the regular we had from last year.
Okay, you know what? So listen, here's the thing. What some dude suggested just a little while before I came in, I was on social media. He says, you know what? Everybody thinks Garçon made this team. He may be a cap casualty because the 49ers got too much youth, talented youth. that they probably think they can roll
No, because let me tell you, man, Garçon's gonna make it because I think Dante he ain't ready. He ain't ready. He ain't ready for the big for the big boys. He ain't ready.
I agree with that, but
You know what I'm saying?
Is also Kendrick Bourne. Could Kendrick Bourne get more playing minutes this year?
Yeah. I mean, no doubt. Kendrick Bourne is gonna make the 53.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he gonna make it, and then that you know what I'm saying. I mean, that was my boy since last year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he showed us, you know what I'm saying, what he can do. You know what I'm saying? He showed us what he can do last year. You know,
and so
we can put him aside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And next time you get to see him on social media, say "oos." That's in the Samoan language. That's brother.
Hey.
A bra. Oos. But yeah. So yeah.
Hey, Ronbo, man, listen, man. I need you to go around and show people. You know what I'm saying? The T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you, it's gotta be. It's a no-fly zone, Ronbo. No-fly zone, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, you know, the 12 men. You know, they ain't got nothing on us, man. They ain't got nothing on us right now. You know.
Words. Yeah. And they're about to lose Earl. Earl is talking about, man, I ain't coming to no practice. I ain't coming to nothing. Do y'all give me my money? See, they got a my money problem in Seattle. Everybody's they shipped out half the defense, and now they're all pro safety.
I think, hey, between me and you, I think Earl Mitchell out of there, man.
Earl, no, our Earl Mitchell.
Yeah, I mean that dude, you know, because there's a rookie, man, DJ
Calhoun,
whatever his name is.
What DJ? Yeah, DJ Jones.
Ooh, that boy, nasty boy.
I know.
Yeah.
How about Sheldon Day?
Yeah, you know. Oh, yeah. They staying with us, but Mitchell. I think he out of there. Yeah. You know.
You know what? I think you're right. I mean, I like Earl Mitchell, but I got a feeling they could save some money. Earl Mitchell's about $3 million getting paid, 2 point something million against the cap.
Listen, man, between me and you, you know, Lynch ain't gonna keep him. You know what I'm saying? Because them people, all you know, everything is just mathematics. You know what I'm saying? It's just about the Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? Just about the Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? So you know, if they could save that money, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just what they go do.
Hell yeah. You know.
And you'd have two guys that could back each other up. You got DJ Jones, you got Sheldon Day. That's fine right there. And they got more athleticism than Earl. Oh, I can't believe we're talking bad about Earl. He did the best he could last. Remember that tackle last year in Texas? That was the best tackle I've seen all year. But that was only one. Earl?
That was one. Only one, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't worried about Earl, man. I ain't worried about Earl. Yeah. He need to go sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He need to go sit down somewhere.
Jock, we're going to go. I tell you what, man, I'll be looking for you tomorrow night, all right? It's one day.
Hey, no doubt. Hey, Ronbo, man, make sure. Listen, man, make sure you talk about my T-shirt, man.
I promise.
The whole night.
Jock, I'm going to post them up and everything. Don't even worry. You're going to love it.
Do that, man. Do that, baby. All right.
All right. Good night, Jock.
Yes, sir. All right. Later.
Yeah. So we got, I just saw Jock's mail. I just seen the mail coming in. I haven't seen shit, but I'm going to get them up in just a little bit. The Jock shirts. Hey, and we go, your area code is at 626 in beautiful downtown Pasadena, California. Come on in, Pasadena.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey.
It's me, Joey.
Joey? Hey.
I'm here with the boys. I was wondering, Who do you think is going to have like a bigger role in this offense in the slot position? Dante Pettis or Trent Taylor? I've been really thinking about this.
Joey, Joey, oh, there you are. Because I got no volume on you, Joey. You're not using speakerphone, are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm using the speaker right now.
Yeah. You don't use speakerphone. You got. Otherwise, your voice will get like really tiny.
My bad.
Right. Did he say Trent Taylor?
All right, I'm off speakerphone.
Good. Hey, you said who's gonna have the biggest impact between Trent Taylor and Dante Pettis?
Yeah. I'm really curious. I was wondering because they both play slot, right?
No, that's been something they've said about. Actually, Pettis plays anywhere on the field, but he can play the slot. But you know what? Here's the thing, Joey. If you got two guys that can play the slot, and you got the other that can play anywhere on the field, and Taylor is probably one of the best slot men in the NFL. Last year, he ranked as #1 on running the slant. So if I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'm probably going to continue to let him work that area. While in the meantime, I got a 32-year-old Garçon. Oh, Pierre, I'm just saying, this is the way they do, man. But anyway, you go ahead and you train guys like Pettis to run on the edge. You train guys like Bourne, work the edge. Because I got a guy that can work the slot. If I need, I got a guy that's got skills like Pettis, he can run him in the slot. And you'll see some time probably in the slot because you know Kyle's got all kind of formations. There's no telling what he's going to do.
Yeah. We got so many young receivers. I'm really excited about this season, Ronbo. Jimmy G. A lot of people are saying Jimmy G doesn't have a lot of weapons. That's nonsense. We got Pierre Garçon, Marquise Goodwin, Trent Taylor. It's crazy. Now we got Derek McKinnon, Matt Breida. I'm gonna come up. It's gonna be awesome.
Don't forget the juice.
George Kittle.
Man, when people say that, laugh at them. Laugh at them. Their ignorance is glowing as they know nothing about what's going on the 49ers roster. It's impossible to say the 49ers have no weapons. Impossible to even begin to try to run that program.
Exactly.
Dumb. Man. And some of them could lead their division. Lead their position, too. Because when I look at Trent Taylor, the chemistry that they were developing between him and Jimmy G last year, if that continues, look for Trent Taylor to become the next you-know-who. The guy that played for Dallas, he played for Denver, and Trent doesn't like to be compared to him, but I do see he can do it because the dude is amazing about getting open. So we'll see. But yeah.
Thank you, Ronbo. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you getting in here, man. Well, hey, anything else?
No, that's about it. I'm just super pumped for this season. We got a young defense. You had Richard Sherman. I'm just so excited. I can't wait for this season, Ronbo.
Joey, I tell you, and one other thing, Joey, I got to know, man, between Richie James and Steven Dunbar, if you have to, you're sitting in that room with like 4 people that have to make a decision tonight. Which one? This is coming up probably too. Between Richie James and Steven Dunbar, I have a feeling that's going to be the last 2 names that are argued about. And Aldrick Robinson could eliminate all this. But if you have to make a decision between James and Dunbar, what are you going to do?
I don't know, Ronbo. Both those players have so much talent and potential. I would hate to be making that decision. I see Lance Dunbar and Richie James. That's going to be a tough one, Ronbo. I can't give you an answer right now. They're both amazing young players, and it's just adding to a young star-studded cast, and it's a very tough decision. I don't know if I can give you an answer yet.
Well, you go ahead and you wait, because we're going to revisit this situation, I'm sure, in a few weeks probably, And I would imagine as soon as they put the pads on, about a week later, we're going to say, oh, man, Richie James or Dunbar's better than we thought. So, it's too soon.
I know.
Just trying to see what's going on with it now. All right, Joey. Appreciate you getting in here, man. Talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Ronbo.
All right. Oh, man, that is... Because, both of them bring something different to the table, man. If you had, in an ideal situation, you take both of them, Yeah. Hey, Dustin Murray, he says, I really hope the TO talk is over and done. I'm ready to move on from that headache. We went, I think, 24 or 48 hours already. Has it been that long since we stopped talking about TO? Honestly, I don't think T.O. is serious. In fact, Steve Young is trying to talk him into attending his ceremony. He's getting enough attention from a lot of guys now saying things like, T.O., have you lost your mind? Man, how many people get nominated to the Hall of Fame? You don't get rid of your agendas, grow up, and get your ass to the ceremony, man. Come on, you'll be crying your eyes out 10, 15 years from now that you didn't show up. You'll be really sorry. And T.O. is, and I ain't trying to hear this, man. Y'all don't know how I feel about what took place. And it ain't about them not, doing it. T.O., I don't want to hear it, man. Go. Jeff Tad, what's up, man? Big 25. Haven't heard much from either James or Dunbar in OTAs. Good point. But then again, you've not heard much about Garçon and Taylor either. Marquise Goodwin, a little. So I got a feeling, just my own gut instinct, I got a feeling that Kyle's telling his main weaponry, guys, I don't want you guys going hard out here today. Just sort of, go through the motions and the plays and everything for some of the other guys. Maybe can pick up some stuff from you. But I don't want to see anybody all out sprinting. I don't want to see this. I want to see that. So they're just kicking back, So I got a feeling that's why we're not hearing much about them. Niner Joe Empire. Robinson hit his ceiling, though, and now it's time to go. Yeah, that's a good point. Robinson's he's probably gotten as good as he's going to get, isn't he? That's an excellent point. And that's going to be one they contemplate, too. Aldrick Robinson. Yeah, that's an excellent point. Also, a sharpshooter. Richie's good, but we got the best of both worlds on wide receiver. That's true, huh? You see, there's another point I thought about, too. Richie, we may have more than one Richie, but we don't have a Steven Dunbar at all, do we? Big, strong. But then again, my question's always been, is that a quality that Kyle Shanahan really does appreciate? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. He doesn't seem to think too much of that as much as he does separation and route running. Because remember, when people said, Kyle, what are you going to do when you're 1 yard out or 2 yards out? You've got no big running back. Kyle says, first of all, we're not sending people down into the end zone without blocking. So that tells me Kyle says, I don't be doing stuff by brute strength, people. I actually design plays. Hey, my. Yummy from Philadelphia, where they sell the best 4 wings and fried rice. Yummy!
Ronbo, what's good with you?
It's all about Yamin, man. Yamin, we missed you last week. I was just thinking about it. People were asking about you, man. What's up?
What's y'all? What's good with you, Ronbo? I'm good. I ran into a couple Niners fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They said, we might go to the bowl. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know. Most people don't want to believe that except for those of us who realize the potential of this team. You know what I mean? Yes.
Right. My fault. Right. You right, Ronbo.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with thinking that way. I'm gonna keep thinking that way, too. Why would we think the other way,
Right.
Who goes into the season, except unless you're for the Cleveland Browns? Who goes into the season, you're the Miami Dolphins? Who goes into the season saying, we ain't got no chance? I forgot. We used to do that.
Not no more, Ronbo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we survived the trenches, Ronbo. It's our turn to prosper. It's our turn to build our dynasty. The Eagles, they had they run. Dallas, they had they run. New England, they had they run. Now it's our run. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
And Ronbo, one thing. Ronbo, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do this for the Niner Empire. Nah. When I see T.O., I just want to smack the shit out of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he talking about some. Yeah, like I mean, like he talking about some. I mean, he don't want to do the Hall of Fame induction and all that. Wow. All right, boom. If number one, I mean you. All right, cause like I mean, T.O., that's my old head. Like I mean, I think that at the least, at the most part, I mean, give Steve Young respect and give Jay Rice respect. Because, like, I'm saying, like, I mean, like, they really helped him out. Like, I'm saying, and, I mean, number one, you know what I'm saying, he stole JJ Joe, right. Yeah. Like, I'm saying, and, like, I mean, like, I think he should at least pay homage. Like, I mean, like, all he got to do is just say that, you know, like, I mean, like, I salute because, like, in my career, you know, Steve Young helped me out and Jay Rice. Like, I mean, like, that's all he got to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like,
No, I mean, because, you know, he said he's going to do his own celebration for being taken into the Hall of Fame. I wonder what he means. Is he going to throw a big party? Or is he just go, I can't imagine. What is he talking about? I'll celebrate in my own way.
All right, boom. Like, I mean, like, I ain't mad at that. Like, I mean, like, what we saying is, Ronbo, is that, you know, like, I mean, like, he was a part of our history beating the Packers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of teams,
so, like,
yeah.
I'm saying, yeah, like, I'm saying, so, like, I mean, because, like, I mean, like, he said, he said, like, he don't care. I mean, he don't care about the Niners. Boom, boom, boom. But he will want to play for the Niners. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that's why I know he's not serious. I mean, he does not have any dislike. I mean, he does not. Honestly, he's got a problem with Mooch, and there's a couple of guys in the front office that he had a problem with back then. Who?
Eddie DeBarge. I mean, Eddie DeBarge. He kept it a pain with him. Like,
did him and Eddie have a falling out? Because I knew him and Mooch had a problem. But
right.
Yeah, man. So anyway, Eddie's gone. Mooch is gone.
Right.
He needs to let it go. It's not a...
Right.
Or else call them out. But don't call the whole city of San Francisco out and the Niner Empire. Right. Come on, T.O. Right. Man, I hate when he does it because I know he doesn't mean it.
I know, Ronbo. I know he don't mean it, but I just I just want him to. At least pay that homage because he was a part of that history. Yeah, I mean when we beat the Packers. You see what I'm saying?
Right. He's done too many things. So yeah, this is just silly. T.O.'s got an ego, y'all mean. You know, T.O.'s the kind of dude, he walks into a room and he needs for everybody to stop and look. It's T.O. You know, I know he's got that kind of ego, I can tell. T.O. love, like you always say, I love me, some me. He ain't playing. Y'all mean he's serious.
I respect that. As you should, but it ain't about you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God bless you with a career. God bless you with people to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
And skills.
Make you better. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And that goes for all of us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I hope he goes. Maybe they'll talk him into it. You know, T.O. likes it. He wants people to be. He wants everybody to beg him. I bet he goes.
No,
Please, T.O.
No, we don't do that. Like, I'm saying. It's the thing of I know T.O. best days. T.O. best days was with the 49ers.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? Dallas, yeah. The Eagles, I respect because he did his thing with a broken foot in the Super Bowl. Like I know
that was special, yeah. So
Robbo, I respect that, but you know what I'm saying, T.O., you cannot forget about your roots. You cannot forget about home. I mean, if you don't give the Niners respect, then during your career, you should have said that you wanted to play for the Atlanta Falcons. Like, you know what I'm saying?
and go to the same place as prime. You'd have prime time too.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, Ronbo, I had to get that off my chest, Ronbo.
And I'm glad you did. Yeah, I mean, we got to go. I'm going to tell you what, man, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll be looking for you too, all right? Hope you got some time off.
Sure, I got a couple of days off, Ronbo.
I'll be looking for you then.
Yeah, I mean, salute to the Niner Empire. I love you, Ronbo.
Yeah,
Niners!
I love
you,
How about? Yeah.
Yes, sir. How about, Ronbo?
Yeah, I mean.
All right, Ronbo.
Oh, God. Hey, and let's go to Anthony. Anthony. You guys check out our new tackle, Mike McGlinchey, busting out singing. You see him on that stage singing? I couldn't stop laughing. McGlinchey was standing up here like he'd been rocking for days. I mean, the hands was going. He was working the mic. I said, maybe he's doing the wrong thing. Maybe he shouldn't be playing football. A 6 foot, is he 6'8"? A 6'8" rocker. I mean, he needs to learn how to play the guitar. I mean, you know what, McGlinchey, man, I think we may have a character on this team. McGlinchey could be Gronk in disguise, man. Hey, Daniel Serrano. Hey, Daniel's modding us tonight. This is Garçon. He goes on to say, Garçon will have 8 to 9 TDs this season. Yes, I agree with that. I do. Thanks, Daniel. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how that offense works and how they swarm. That offense is going to be like a bunch of F-17s just flying in, a bunch of MiG jets and just picking them off. I mean, talking wide receiver going this way, that way. Then you got coming down the middle of the field, it's going to be Juice. Oh, man, I love the options. Oh. Anthony, where you at, man? Come on in, Anthony. Anthony. All right, let us go to C. Did we get Anthony back? Who we got? We got CM Punk. Yeah. Oh, Anthony's back. Anthony, you there now? Hello, Anthony. Anthony, we await. There he is.
Ronbo.
Yeah. Anthony, what's up? And you got your TV up. Turn that down in the background, Anthony.
Hey, turn the TV off, man. There you go.
Thanks, man.
Man.
Yeah. So, Anthony, what's up, man?
How y'all doing, man?
Oh, doing all right, man. You know, we're trying to figure out 49ers. This is the first time we had this problem. I can't remember the last time. We got too many receivers, Anthony. You know, everybody knows the first 5 guys. After that, there's about 3 or 4 dudes, man. What are they going to do? And it means because Richie James looks awfully good so far. Dunbar is big, strong, and he brings something to the table we don't have. Aldrick Robinson knows the system, but at 29 is a time to say goodbye.
Man, I'm a big fan of Kendrick Bourne. I think this year.
Oh, he made it.
Him and Jimmy, they're gonna do something great. I already said I'm gonna get his jersey. I'm gonna get it before the season starts, so that I can say I was already on board.
Yeah,
and I think I like Dunbar, man. I think he, just like you said, he brings something that we don't got. He's tall, he's fast, he's I'm not gonna say he's Julio Jones, but I mean he's tall, he's powerful, he's fast, and I mean, like I said, that's something that we don't got. Yeah, I mean, because like I said, as much as I like Marquise, I I think he's a couple of big hits away from, just, I don't know, having to hang it up. Because he got, how many concussions? He had a few last season, didn't he?
He's catching up with Steve Young for sure. I don't know how. Marquise he had like 3 or 4 before he came to the 49ers, I think. And you're right. I know he got 1 last year. Do you know that last hit against the Rams, that did not test out to be a concussion? I thought it would.
Oh, yeah,
I thought it'd be one of his worst of the year. But, yeah, it looks like it wasn't. So
yeah, no, I like I said, I think Pierre Garçon. I mean, he still got some more in him. He got some dog in him. He got the experience, and a lot of guys will look up to that. Kendrick Bourne, he's gonna be in there. Robinson, he's like I said, he's a flash. And then, like I said, I think we'll see what Pettis brings. I mean, like I said, I haven't really got to see too much of. I mean, I've seen his highlights and everything, but I ain't seen him, as far as like OTAs or just the practices or anything. I ain't really seen what he's been doing.
Yeah, but I tell you, he's going to make the team. You draft him. He's drafted too high. So that's why I guarantee, okay, you got Garçon has made the team, or will make the team. Of course, Goodwin is definitely going to make the team. Trent Taylor is going to make the team. Pettis, you just mentioned, of course, to make the team because he's drafted second. And also Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne is the hottest thing in camp right now. So that's why I say we got 5 guys for sure are going to be on the team. So how many are going to keep? Who?
Kendrick Bourne, I liked him last year.
Yeah, I know. So he's on the team. But now there's a couple of positions or maybe one position left. We got about 11 guys in that group. And, man, it's going to be interesting to see who doesn't make it, especially between Richie James and Steven Dunbar. Aaron Burbridge, I think, is the odd man out. Max McCaffrey was never in. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 104. Well, maybe Max. I could be wrong about Max McCaffrey. They brought him in last year for reasons unknown. They say he's tall. So I don't know. It's a hard call to make right now. Maybe too early, but it's fun trying to guess so you could be right as to who does not get cut.
I'll tell you one thing. Everybody's gonna be looking at who we don't let make our team, especially like on defense too. Our whole secondary, everybody in the back, whoever we let go, I'm gonna be. We got a lot of good defensive players, and I mean they can't all make the team. That's like, dude, man.
Tell you, man,
we got so many good people. Like we ain't always had that problem, but we got it.
And some of them I don't even know. I know there's more. DJ.
I mean, even like the running back situation. I mean, who's gonna make it? I mean, like there's McKinnon, there's Breda. I mean, Joe Williams. We ain't really even got to see what he can do.
Yeah.
Man. Like I said, I'm ready.
There's one more guy running back. Jeffrey.
I know there's Mostert.
There's Mostert. And then there's a new guy that's actually pretty good. What's Jeffrey's name? Anyway, I forgot about Jeremy McNichols. Jeff Wilson. Watch film on Jeff Wilson. I put him on the app. He's damn good. The running back situation might not be sewed up like everybody thinks. I thought, like you're saying now, of course it's going to be Jerick McKinnon and Matt Breda most likely.
Breda.
And Joe Williams, they definitely want to keep if they can. That's already 3. And Mostert, that's 4. I guess there's going to be somebody goes to the practice squad. There's always 1 or 2 running backs every year that go to the practice squad. There's probably 1. So which one's that going to be? So they can call him up just in case something goes wrong. I got a feeling it's going to be Wilson. I don't know. Dude has got stuff. We'll see.
We're gonna let everybody's gonna be looking to see who don't make the cut, and they're gonna be trying to get them off our hands.
Especially the Seahawks.
I know. Yeah, because I was talking to the Seahawks. He was all like, "You guys got nobody on your team that I respect," and I was like, "What?" And I was telling him about Foster. And he was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "What? Who?" You don't even know what you're talking about, man.
You're the second person tonight that says we got. The other person said somebody told somebody else, y'all ain't got no weapons. And now somebody says you guys ain't got nobody on your team to respect. That's comical.
Yeah.
They've never seen. Actually, even you go to Jimmy G, you go to Joe Staley. You just mentioned Reuben Foster. I mean, come on, man. How you go?
Yeah, we're getting Malcolm Smith back. I mean, oh man, our defense, our whole front seven. Oh man, I'm ready. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna run on us. Nothing.
No. Chris Carter, he's got everybody in the entire football community thinking, 49ers ain't got no players. I don't know none of those names. Good, Chris.
Yeah, he said Jimmy G, and then he didn't know nobody after that. And then somebody called Pierre Garçon washed up. I saw that on somewhere. I forgot who said that.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's just this is just the haters. They got to do that. That's what they do. Hey, tell you what I'm gonna do, Anthony. I'm gonna check you out. Hey, come on back tomorrow and get some time, man. All right.
All right, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Go down there.
Yeah. Have a good night, Anthony. Let me get. And then the sharpshooter said, Richie's good, but we got the best of. Oh, we already did that one. Let me see. Where do we go? Night Empire, Garçon, Goodwin, Taylor, Bourne, Pettis. But see, this we already know. This is why I'm saying, man, it just stumped me. I was sitting checking out. Now I know Garçon, Goodwin, Taylor, Bourne, Pettis. But there's about 5 other dudes in there. Now what? See? And like I said, the Aldrick Robinson thing is, do you keep Aldrick? Renzo S., who is going to be the Niners' biggest red zone threat this year? I got 2 names for you. Possibly 3, but 2 for sure. Selleck, Kittle. You let your big man beat a big man. It's hard to deal with the big man. All your defensive backs and everything are right. What, 5'8", 5'9", 5'10"? Every now and then you see one as tall as the guys we got. Let Selleck and Kittle work them little people, man. This is not, I don't know why people I do like the way some of them are running routes, so, and I have a feeling they're going to bring in Kendrick in the red zone kind of often. He runs routes. I mean, you see him and Pettis. That separation they gain is uncanny. And I know it's not just about the route running. I don't know what they're doing. Like I say, he's got a little wiggle to him. Daniel Garcia says, people sleeping on us a bit overboard, too, especially some media and so-called TV analysts, former salty players. Don't mention no names. Chris Carter. Anthony Baker Rambos. Chris Carter said we can't beat Minnesota, Green Bay, Philadelphia, or New Orleans. How can we think we're going to the Super Bowl that we can't beat none of them? And to me, let him tell it. I think he's nuts. Because how does Chris make that? Because how does he say that? How does he know? He ain't no Nostradamus. Dustin Mary, I have Kendrick Bourne on my top list to get 1,000 receiving yards. Mark my words. Ain't gonna get no argument from me. Well, let's see what happens with Kendrick. Let's see how they use him. Hey, BP, what's up, man? He says, I got mixed up there. Not Empire. Murphy is the one who got the ball ripped from his hands and given Jimmy an INT. See, this is why, I've had an argument with people so many times. I keep saying, man, why do y'all keep... You seen what happened. That was not an INT. That was Murphy turning into a girl while he's laying on the ground. He couldn't hold on to the ball. Let him rip it right out of his hands. Hey, there he is. C. M. Punk. He's had a little problems with his system lately. Let's see if he comes in singing. I like when he does that. Tyler.
Yeah, I don't have any music tonight either because I keep thinking I'll have enough. I keep thinking I'll have enough time, and then to get it set up, and then I just keep forgetting because I'm doing other stuff. So.
Oh yeah, no, because you're a busy man. Well, Tyler, you got to sing it for us. I always love when you do that.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger. I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality.
Well, Tyler, Your singing is, as usual, phenomenal. And hey, Tyler.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe one day I'll get to sing with my girl Taylor Swift.
And have McGlinchey join you guys, as McGlinchey seems to like
Joe
to
Staley,
sing.
we'll get them in on it too.
Oh yeah, you got to get Joe Staley in. And Jimmy G with "Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no river wide enough."
Hey, I tell you something funny.
Hey, what do we turn this?
Funny.
What do we turn this into? This is supposed to be a 49er football program, and here we are doing karaoke.
Well, here's the thing. She has this song called Blank Space, which I actually, when I hear that song, I think about the 49ers because there are lines in that song just makes me think of them. It's like, nice to meet you, where you been, I could show you incredible things. That's like whenever Jimmy G came in, right? The teammates are like, nice to meet you, where you been? And then Jimmy G goes, I could show you incredible things.
Tyler, this is not a music review. I understand your crush on Taylor. Most guys have that same crush. Good luck with that. But now, Tyler,
I'm serious, man.
Yeah, I know you are. I can see. But
those lines really do relate.
Well, the thing is, you're going through puberty, and so therefore, girls like Taylor will make you crazy. You'll be okay. I had to help him out. Hey, Tyler, you've got Steven Dunbar versus Richie James. What are you going to do with Aldrick Robinson as well?
Robinson's gone. Goodbye. See you later. Right. Thanks for the 200 yards you had.
It's cold.
Sorry, Aldrich.
Okay, so you got rid of Aldrick. Not enough production.
Maybe the 1-15 team will hire you.
There's no need to be.
Whatever the worst team in the league is.
Yeah.
It's not the Browns anymore, so I don't know who's going to be the worst team, but.
It seems like it's going to be between the Dolphins. I was looking at records, predictions. The Dolphins and the Raiders are going to have a lot of problems, according to a lot of experts. Except
have
for,
you
of
heard
course,
John Gruden mic'd up, though? John Gruden is a goofy dude, man. He's funny when he's mic'd.
Hilarious, man.
He goes, I'm not going to be a real patient guy now. He goes, huddle up. You know what? You're like my wife when you get in space. You get lost.
Then
he told the ref, he's like, how the hell you call that? And then he goes, oh yeah, well call it on Tom Brady, will you? Call it on those guys. And then he also goes, he said, I'll call my brother and see how they do it in arena football.
Listen, I think you're starting to, you're pissing the razor off. We got to get back to football. Hey, Tyler, okay, Steven Dunbar, and also, as I mentioned, Richie James, which one you keeping?
That's a question for Kyle Shanahan. Man,
well,
like,
you
for
used
real.
to call in as Kyle Shanahan.
I've seen these guys in college, but I haven't heard nothing about them in camp, so.
I know it's true.
I don't know.
So far. In fact, I'm a little concerned as to why we're not hearing anything. The only thing I hear anything about is Kendrick Bourne. Is Kendrick out there just stealing the show so bad that people are scared? That's really amazing. Kendrick Bourne's constantly in the news. And Richie James had his first day.
Marquise Goodwin is going to do what he does. And stop it. Everybody needs to stop. Stop saying, oh, well, Pierre Garçon's getting old. Stop it. As long as he can play at a high level, keep him. Yeah. He's not like a quarterback where you have to get ready for the future. We're already set for the future, and we can keep adding as long as Garçon's playing. Yeah. I think after next year, they signed a 3-year deal, right? So he got last year, this year, and the next year.
I think he signed longer than that, actually.
I thought he signed a 3-year deal.
But maybe I could have swore it was 5. I can't be 5 though.
No, Malcolm Smith was a 5-year deal.
It's crazy. But anyway, those are front-loaded deals, so they don't have to honor them. Those deals will be probably they'll be discussed after 2 years. So
yeah, anyway. I would feel very comfortable after next year's draft. If we had to part ways with Garçon, I would feel comfortable after next year's draft. We just grab one more receiver, so that way we got Pettis, we got that guy, whoever we draft, and then we got the guys we got now. So
that's what I would be comfortable with.
Yeah.
All right.
But Kyle don't seem like that guy. I mean, he doesn't. I think he likes picking out his own receivers. Like he only he only grabbed a couple of receivers in his first year because he had to, and also they were a couple guys that he could work with.
Good observation.
That's kind of rare.
Yeah,
it's kind of rare he finds a guy in free agency at wide receiver that he can work with.
All right, Tyler, we're gonna go, and I'll be looking for you to motto.
CM Punk is dropping the pipe bomb, and I got killed in my second UFC fight too. Might have to go back to the WWE.
I gotta go watch that fight.
Pipe bomb, drop, mic drop. By the way, we're winning the Super Bowl. San Francisco 49ers.
What kind of mic drop is this?
However long, the next 20 years, we're winning the Super Bowl. 16-0 until proven otherwise.
Tyler, we're leaving. God. Hey, it's Kenner. 13-3, cause we got Jimmy G. 13-3, cause we got Jimmy G. You gotta remember that. Hey, thank you, Kenner. And also Angel Cortez. Patriots equals pay all the refs in order to succeed. Or, I tell you, the Patriot situation is so fun, man. I just watching it because they so dramatically affect us these days. You know, we picked up our franchise quarterback. We almost picked up their all-star tight end, and I don't care what anybody says, that deal was on. I guarantee you that deal was on. And Tom walks in the room. What's this I hear about us trading Gronk? Tom, this is none of your business. I'm busy here. Could you please go back outside? Hey, Bill, I ask you a question. What do you want, Tom? Are you trading Gronk? I'm thinking about it. Well, if you do, I'm leaving. And then Robert Kraft down the hall comes running. Whoa. I heard that you had the intercom on. Hey, no, we're not trading Gronk. Game over. Tom Brady's in charge in New England. I'm telling you right now. Ever since last year when Belichick pissed him off by firing his business partner and his trainer and the man who also put together TB12. Now Tom is saying, I'm in charge. You got rid of Jimmy G. You guys got nobody to quarterback except for me. I'm running this place, Bill, and you better know it. Don't tell them what we're going to get next. Hey, Rodrigo. Is it Buelna? This is have you heard the Gronk trade rumors? I was just telling you, man. It's insane. Let's go to Brazil. Brazil, what's happening? Boom, boom. Brazil.
Ronbo.
Hey, Brazil, man. What's up?
Nothing much, brother, man. Been a long time. How you been?
Oh, man, fabulous, man. And you know, Brazil, we have more antics and comedy this year in the media than I can remember, man. I mean, between the East Coast and West Coast, man. And this thing with Gronk, I know that was wrong. Something went wrong, and I think it was exactly what they said it was. And then we got the situation of too many wide receivers this year. Are you ready for that? We got too many, Brazil. Wait, man, what we going to do? I don't know. Which way? How you gonna work this?
Big Ronbo, you can never have too many, man. It's always good to have more than not enough.
Ain't that the truth? Agreed.
And we got depth all over the defense, offensive line, everywhere. Receivers, secondary. Man, it's like they talking about A, G, and B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Non-stop all day. They're going to keep it pushing.
Yeah. Yes. Man.
Now that Gronk scenario, you know they weren't ready for that. If they hand us Gronk, it's like they may as well just hand us the NFC trophy. You know what I'm saying? And they know what we're gonna do in the Super Bowl. The only other person that's ever thrown to Gronk is who? JG. And as soon as JG gave Gronk a call, you know that Kraft had to pull Bill into the office. Hey, ain't gonna happen. You had to cut that off real soon before any more conversation about it started up.
Tell you, man, Brady's got an insane amount of power right now, and he's 41. How many people have a 41-year-old quarterback walking around the place taller than the shots? That's crazy.
I was just mentioning yesterday, he's ruining their future right now, because that's the second time that the Kraft done pulled Bill's card this year.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth? And can you imagine as Bill's walking down the hallway and Tom standing over the corner grinning? Told you to back up off me. I bet he'd be messing with him.
Man. Hey, now as far as these receivers go, yeah, like I told you before, I'm thinking that they're getting rid of Burbridge and that Aldrick. And I see James stepping up his game, and I wouldn't mind having Lance on the practice squad, you know what I'm saying, in case anybody gets injured throughout the season. And, yeah, go from there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because we got some, you know what? Do you see Burbridge? Burbridge is like our ace on special teams. I got a feeling the 49ers are going to really figure out a way to keep him. Because him and Mostert,
they drafted so many other special team players that
I know, right?
I don't see him. Even Victor Bolden, I think I see him on his way out too. Didn't he just get suspended or something?
I forgot about Victor, man. See, we got so many guys. I forgot about Victor. Victor, yeah, he will be suspended for the first 4 games, but he may not even be around for the first 4 games. 49ers will take that as an excuse. Take that suspension Brazil, if they do that, ain't nobody gonna pick him up. You know that, right? 4-game suspension means you're useless to any other team, too. Because the 4 games goes wherever he goes. Damn. He needs a bag to stay with the 49ers. Man, please keep me until after the 4 games, and then you can trade me. Oh.
I got a question for you. What we gonna do with Jimmy Ward and what we gonna do with Malcolm Smith, man?
Oh, those are such good questions, man. I think they want to see what they look like.
They wasn't on the hot seat before.
They might be now. Oh, Brazil, you know when they both end up on the hot seat? During the preseason games. If they don't bring it, they will be so gone. Because they wanted to get rid of Aaron Lynch last year, but somebody talked him out of it, I think.
Haven't they been missing time right now? And we haven't even started full contact?
I know. They say it's minor injuries. I don't know if they're kidding or what. But they say, Jimmy's got a minor injury. Malcolm is setting back for a minute. I don't know if his chest is hurting, his ankle is hurting. I don't know what's going on with Malcolm. But you're right. He ain't been taking those snaps.
Maybe his head hurt, man. Maybe he thinking too hard. He just needs to, relax. Ease up some.
God. And you know what? Meanwhile, it's going to be the same thing Brazil as last year for him. Now, Fred Warner's out there looking like the real deal, right? So if I move Fred to the top and make him my Mike, and I put Ruben where he could just freelance from the will, I got a dynamic thing working right there.
I'm hoping Ruben has just got his head down, mouth shut, and just working.
Yeah, he better. But you know what?
But hey, Ronbo, thank you for having me, brother, man. It's been a
Brazil.
while.
Always appreciate you, man.
Hey, shout out to you, brother, man, for holding it down for us. Shout out to the Empire. Shout out to the Hit Squad, the Nighthawk FC.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Mike, too. Big Mike came out the other day, gave me a shout-out and bash. A big shout-out to the Hitman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, and once again, thank you, brother man Ronbo, and you have a blessed night, bros.
Thanks, Brazil. Check you later, man. All right.
Take it easy.
It's Brazil. And we go to the showstopper, HBK.
It's the icon, the showstopper, the main event. Mr. Francisco is back. I mean, it's like, Ronbo is a good thing. While you saying my introduction stuff, see, I was putting on my little championship belt. I mean, I got 3 of them. I got the Universal. I got the Ric Flair Big Gold, and I got the old Hulk Hogan Winged Eagle belt. And as you bringing me on, so I would just put my Hulk Hogan Winged Eagle belt on. I'm like, okay, when Ronbo know how to bring you in, Ronbo brings you in. What's up, Ronbo?
I'm picturing you with all the belts on, like the medal is all the way up under your chin.
As a matter of fact, stuff, it's like, I got them lined up and stuff. I got my Ric Flair big gold belt. I got the Universal, Championship. And I got the Winged Eagle on right now. So yeah, it's like from one champion to another and stuff. Yeah, it's like we 49ers. We represent.
Tell you, man.
But yeah, Ronbo. But it's like, it's like T.O., man. It's like, dude, how many times do you gotta keep putting your foot in your fucking mouth, T.O.? For real. You're not gonna accept the invite to Hall of Fame, Negro, are you insane? And I know you, and I know how you feel about race, racist remarks.
No.
I'm trying to keep it real.
The context you're using it in is not a problem. I understand. My father used to always say that all the time because he didn't want to say the other word. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like I'm trying real hard not to talk like I'm on the street and stuff, and like I would say like I'm in the streets and stuff. But what are you thinking about? Are you serious? Man, T.O. don't keep putting his foot in his mouth, man. Come on, man. What do you think? This is a Hall of Fame, dude. It's like if you say that, that's gonna turn people off. It's like that's gonna give people more credence and more validity in what they were thinking about before they even let your ungrateful black ass in the Hall of Fame in the first place. All you do is just backing up what they said, confirm what they said. It's like, see, I told you so. I told you we should have made them wait a little bit longer, but no, we had to bring go in the Hall of Fame, and this is how we thank them.
Good point. That's exactly what them dudes, because you know how them dudes are. The first thing you're gonna say is exactly what you just said. I told you we should. I told you. Look what he did. Yeah. He just slapped us back in the face.
Like,
he ain't even coming.
I told you so speech.
Yeah.
Because I hate to hit you with that I told you so speech, but I told you so. And T.O., you just keep proving them right. It's like, come on, dude. But if you don't want to go to the Hall of Fame, then that's you. That's on you. And try to explain it to your people and stuff. And the people that want to come to Canton to the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Oh, and by the way, you're not there. Your bus is there. Your presenter is there, but you're not. Okay, you know
That's
what?
so weird.
I'm so done with T.O. It's like ever since he said that he don't want to be adopted as a 49er, that did it for me right there. That was like, you know what? I'm done with you, T.O. I'm done.
I just pictured what you said. The bust up there and everything else, but no T.O. Well, T.O.'s not going to make it today, and Steve Young's going to speak on behalf of... you know what? No, he's not. Steve, can we just delay this? We're going to just move on. I can just see it now. God.
It's like, you know what? It's like let's go and cut T.O. out of the show and stuff. Just mail him his bus and stuff. Not even bring him, not even present him and stuff. Let's just move on with everybody else, Ray Lewis and everybody else. Just carry on with him. But anyway, man.
He's going to show up. Anyway. Yeah.
Anyway. It's like moving on some more to the sunny side of things for our 49ers. Running back. It's like I understand that speed kills, and I'm a big fan of speed and speed kills. But don't you think, Ronbo, maybe we might want to bring in like a power back, say like for example like a LeGarrette Blount type back, somebody that can soften up the defense and stuff and wear out the defense. And then we can just keep smacking them in the mouth, with speed. Because, it's like, and one thing that we do have in our favor this year, Ronbo, is that we got, like, wave after wave after wave of 49er attack, just smashing people on offense and defense. It's like, in years past, leading up until now, okay, all we have maybe one or two waves, and that's it. And, we ain't got no more bullets in the chamber, no more ammunition. Now we got wave after wave after wave after wave of 49er attack smashing these cats. And I just want to know, in your opinion, Ronbo, who is the heaviest back that we got that may somehow fit them? Well, I know we got Juice, but that's a fullback. But I know he's in the running back family and running back class. But as far as like a sledgehammer back, what I call a sledgehammer back, who is the guy on our roster that kind of fits that mold? And do you think that maybe we can bring that guy in just for training camp and stuff and see that he can compete?
Yeah, it's okay. Here's what everybody has to realize. It's not Kyle-style football. remember watching the Falcons? The Falcons don't have a big pounding back either. But Kyle doesn't like to run that kind of football. This is why he's got his offensive line almost have to learn how to be ballet dancers. Because what they got to do is create zones. In the goal line, remember last year when the year before last, remember Devontae Freeman ran into the end zone in the Super Bowl almost untouched, out about 5 yards out? Kyle is not. This dude likes to use brilliance over brawn. Everything he does is well thought out and calculated. He knows exactly what the result's going to be before it even happens. This is why I laugh when people don't see what's coming with the 49ers. They've allowed Kyle Shanahan to handpick his weapons. Now they've allowed him to be fully in charge. So he's running that offense. Guarantee you, if he doesn't see a need to have a big, bad softening back, he don't, because he would get it. Because there was plenty available. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I know what's coming up. Yeah, he's got it like he wants.
But yeah, I was just thinking, like, I understand, Cal is the end all be all when it comes to his offense and what he wants and his vision and what he wants to envision as far as product on the field. I was just thinking, like, okay, we got speed and power, okay. And then it's like, defense is too tired. So you can run all day, say on Sue, Aaron Donald and stuff. It's like, if you take the shark into the shallow end of the ocean, you can't breathe. And then after a while, it's like, you're gassed, and basically, McKinnon, what's the other dude?
Okay, you got Matt Breida and Joe Williams, but listen,
Matt Breida. You got them cats running circles around you now because you too damn tired to stop anybody after got he can get smacked in the mouth with a 245-pound back.
Yeah, but still, now you got them. You know what? You got them linemen up in front. And you got your fullback to soften things up. This is why he has a fullback. You know what? Watch and see what happens in preseason. By formula, it's probably going to be effective. So the big back is probably the last thing Kyle's thinking about. Unless, wait, HBK, unless that big back can run a 4-4. That's what Kyle's all about. But we got to go, fam.
Okay.
Let's pick this up tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir, indeed. HBK and quickly out, bro.
All right.
All right, Ronbo.
All right, HBK. All right, we quickly move to 562. Area code is 562. Is Alamitos? Alamitos, California.
Long Beach, California?
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, if that's your area code. Long Beach, California. On, the LBC. Hey.
That's right, man.
What is your name?
Leandro.
Say it again?
Leandro.
Leandro. Hey, Leandro, come on in, man.
Man, what a pleasure to talk to Ronbo, the man himself.
Okay, Leandro, my pleasure, fam.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, man, I've been listening to the podcast for probably like a month now.
All right.
Before we chop it up about the Niners, let me just say I love what you do. Like, to the bottom of my heart, as a Niner fan, Niner Empire, what you do is seriously amazing. I love all the callers, man. Mr. James, the homie. It's a trip. I love that cat. And then there's the homie with the British accent. He's on point, too. And there's so many more others that I can't remember the names, but I love everyone. Love your show, man. Anyways.
Thanks, Leandro. Thanks. Glad to have you in, too, man. So,
yeah, man, for sure.
But go ahead. Now, what are you thinking, man, about the state of my God? You got too many wide receivers this year. You got the Patriots that will not get out of our lives. And, on and on. And just like HBK was bringing up, do you need a big, hard-pounding back? And is it Richie James or Steven Dunbar? Or none of the above? It's crazy.
We got some good problems there. Because, let's start out with the receiver core. We don't have any flashy receiver, right? I know that Brian is out there in the market. We didn't sign Jarvis Landry, and to name a few. But I love how we looked last year.
regardless of not having any big players. And you can tell, I mean, not to sound competitive, not to sound repetitive like a broken record here, but Kyle Shanahan knows what he's doing when he gets these small, fast receivers. He knows. And if they can catch the rock, that's all we need. You know?
Because they're going to be wide open.
Oh, yeah. Watching his plays develop on TV gives me goosebumps, man. You already know.
Insanity.
How
do you come up with that stuff? Man.
I think it's a little bit of, obviously he was born into it, like his dad is a coach, everything, he played his whole life, right? And then I think, because let me open a parenthesis here. What separates, let's say, Stephen Curry, who is small, you know, not that tall, everything else, from a guy who has the same dimensions as him? In my opinion, it's the brain. Is when the guy gets off work, he's still thinking about it. You know, he's driving home, he's like creatively thinking about it. He sees things unrelated to football, and he's like, oh my God, I can like run a play like that maybe. You know, I don't know. Who knows, man, what goes in this guy's amazing genius brain when he's coming up with these plays. Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going on a rant here, man. I apologize. I'm just really excited.
I was just agreeing. I agree. They say Kyle used to walk up and down the hallways, and people thought he was stuck up. You'd walk right by him, he wouldn't say anything, and Kyle would apologize later. Says, "You know what? We had a game coming up in the next 2 days, and I was really focused on trying to figure out how to get the guys open." So you know, this is what Kyle's about. You know.
You're right. That's amazing. On to the next topic. The juice, man. He. The caller before me was talking about how we were perhaps lacking like a big bruising back.
Yeah.
But we got the juice, man. That man runs a 4.4.
Yeah, but Kyle doesn't like to. Kyle's already said he wasn't going to be using him for that. That's kind of risky because he's got a lot of things he has to be responsible for. So you don't want juice in that. It's like Kyle says, I'm not going to be sending anybody to the line of scrimmage unblocked anyway. So it's not, it's not his prerogative to think about bruising up another team's offensive or defensive line. So if Kyle gets his man in the end zone, it's because he brilliantly put him in that end zone. And like last year, I loved it. Man, Joe Staley, who was it? How many offensive linemen grabbed Carlos Hyde and just picked him up and took him into the end zone? That was my favorite play of the year.
And Los is a big dude too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But for real, like, as much as I like Carlos, I'm not gonna miss him too much, man. He
that was
there
cold.
were some plays, Ronbo, and no, I mean, I wish him the best, and I hope he does well, because we drafted him and everything.
Yeah.
But I wish I remember specifically which games. But I know you know what I'm talking about. There's some plays that if this fool would just juke the defender instead of trying to boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
like that would have been like in the.
God,
come on, man!
I know your frustration. And Carlos said, was a lane to your left. All you had to do was, come on, Carlos. I used to wonder why he took the wrong hole. And like Trey always says, running up in the back of people and getting knocked back. There's no hole there, Carlos. Right. So when he used to do that, it used to get very disturbing. But he'd have his days where he'd actually be really good. So he was inconsistent.
Yeah, he had these for sure. He had these all-star moments. Absolutely. Yeah. And then he fumbled the ball on a 3rd and 2. Carlos.
Oh man.
And then the last question you had, man, I loved Richie James for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know he's undersized. I know I'm 5'9" too, and I played receiver in high school. So I'm biased, man. I got to go for my guy Richie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just to think that there's a possibility of him being called Rick James.
you know they're gonna work that to death, man.
You already know.
I'm Richie James, damn it.
I can already see couch. All that.
Oh, T-shirts and everything with that on it. So yeah, I like him. He works hard.
Yeah, I like him too, man.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Now, Ronbo, there's one thing I want to bring up, man, and I want to know your opinion on it.
All right, we got to go, but go ahead.
but real quick, on paper, we should be 12-4. No mistakes, right? But how do you feel about, right, let's say like 11-5, 12-4, but how do you like the interior line? And I'm not talking about Weston Richburg, I'm talking about the guards, Tomlinson and Joshua Garnett.
Yeah, it's a little worrisome, especially from the things we heard last week. So yeah, I'm just hoping when they put on the pads, we're going to see a little bit. Because right now it's a defensive line's advantage to play with no pads, because the offensive lineman can't pick them off. But we'll see later. Man, it's worrisome. I've heard some things I didn't want to hear about Garnett, so we'll see.
Yeah, that like. If they can show up and do well, I can easily see us doing as well as we can do. But if they don't come through, how many games is Garoppolo gonna make magic? Like he did last year.
But he don't need long to throw, so we'll see. Because especially when he got the speed receivers he's got, throwing these dudes open this year is gonna be ridiculously easy for a guy like him. That boy is crazy good. But
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm drunk. Hey, man, let's come on back tomorrow, man, if you got time. We do Monday Night Raw.
For sure, man. Any of these days I've had time, I'll come back on, man. Thank you so much for taking my call.
All right, Leandro. Thank you for calling. Talk to you later.
Go Niner Empire!
Yeah. And
hi, peace, Ronbo.
Hey, peace, bro. TJ Serafin. What's up, man? No, see, TJ and I used to have the craziest arguments over quarterbacks. We're not going to bring that up, though, because we don't have either cornerback now. You remember that, TJ? I'm still mad about that. I'm just playing. And Deshaun Page. What's up? He says, I'm a Niner man from New Jersey. Hey, what's up, man? And Dante Walker. He says, what's up? Let's go Niners. Toya. He says, Toya. Is that right? Right? Toya Scott. Tell you, I say what's up from Big Kid in Richmond, Virginia. Hey, sup? This is the Big Kid in Richmond, Virginia. And Jeff Tan StubHub. Center, all red will be lit. Ah! Let's go to the phone real. Hey, Cynthia out in the tri-state area. Cynthia.
Oh, Ronbo. How you doing?
Cynthia, doing great.
And you know what was just on the NFL Network?
Cynthia, are you? Wait, Cynthia, are you on speakerphone? Because I'm having a little trouble hearing you.
I'm sorry. You know what was just on the NFL Network? The Niners lost in the Super Bowl.
Wait. You mean they're playing the 2013 game?
Yes, it was just on. I had to turn it off because I was there.
No, I don't watch it anymore either. I really don't. I can't stand it because I know how it's going to end.
Well, you know what? I was there at the Super Bowl. I almost got into a fight with somebody.
Yeah! You go, Cynthia.
Well,
be putting up with no stuff.
And all this mess. And they're talking all this mess. I said, look, y'all just got your second Super Bowl. We have had 5. And this is our first loss. And,
ooh, so you had some solid argument, too. That is solid. You won your second Super Bowl. I lost my first.
We were going for 6, and we've already got 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was by myself. I almost got into that fight. I said, no, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to fight you. Okay.
Not by yourself, Cynthia. You needed some backup. Me and a couple of my boys, and yeah, we'd have been ready to rock and roll.
My son had to Ronbo. My son had to talk me off the ledge. My son. Son called me. He said, Mom, how you feeling? I said, you know how I'm feeling. And then he heard all the commotion. He goes, Mom, realize you're out there by yourself. I said, okay.
Wait, were you talking to him on the phone or something? I mean, where was he?
Yes, I was by myself. Nobody wanted to come with me. I had my tickets to the Super Bowl. I was staying at this hotel right outside of New Orleans. They were calling me Niner chick. I was on the bus. I was with all these Raven fans, and I had to fly in with Raven fans.
Oh.
You know, Ronbo, it was so sad.
Cynthia, don't do that again. Bring some backup now. That's not good. Not for no lady. No. You got to bring some back. Let us know. God, we'll find out who's in the area.
I got to let some people know because I almost got into a fight, but I said, you know what? And then my son talked me off the ledge. He goes, Mom, you can't be getting into a fight out there by yourself.
Right.
I said, okay.
Oh.
I said, okay, I'm not going to do it. So I got, I was cool.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
My hotel.
Yes, good.
And I was cool.
Good.
But I was mad. But the second thing I want to talk about, and I'm not going to spend too much time on him because he don't deserve it. T.O.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it. Yes.
You know, my mom told him off at the Pro Bowl in 2002. We were at the Pro Bowl.
Wait, Cynthia.
Hawaii.
Wait, Cynthia. Cynthia, let me get this straight. You said your mom told T.O. off?
My mom told T.O. off.
This is the thing that runs in Cynthia's family. The ladies in this family.
I think it comes on us. Okay.
You know?
So this was okay.
Continue, please.
So in 2002, we were at the Pro Bowl. It was in Hawaii. We were sitting at the table with Donovan McNabb and his mom, and there were a lot of players there. And I don't know what happened. The next thing I know, I turn around, my mom is in T.O.'s face, pointing her finger.
Ooh.
And she said that you'll never amount to Jerry Rice.
Oh. No, she didn't. Did Mom still tell you you'll never amount to Jerry Rice?
Yes,
oh.
She did. He said that and pointed in his face. But we were at the Pro Bowl. We were having a good time, and there was a lot of people, and she was real popular. They were calling her, hey, Grandma. Every time she walked by, everybody put up their hands, hey, Grandma, hey, Grandma.
Hey, Cynthia, what was T.O.'s reaction at the time? You probably couldn't believe it, right?
I mean, he didn't say nothing. He didn't do anything. But guess what? If he had done something, I was there with my sister. I would have picked up something and just, I'm not even going to say it.
Cynthia, you have a little bit of violence in you, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. But I'm in a profession where I can express it verbally. Okay.
Yes, I know. Cynthia's a lawyer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my third point. Okay, Richard Sherman, I love him. I do like him. I'm not hating on him. There's a lot of people in the 49er fan base that say, oh, you know what, I can't. You know what, I've forgiven him for sitting on the 49er 50-yard line and eating that turkey. I've forgiven him for that, okay? And I like what he's doing with the young boys, okay? And they calling him Uncle Sherman and all that stuff. But the bottom line, can he play?
Yes.
And Middlecoff said something interesting. He said he's still limping on that leg.
Wait, who said that?
Middlecoff. I listen to Middlecoff every day. And,
dang.
People say they don't like Middlecoff or whatever. I like him because he tells it like it is.
Yeah.
He said Sherman is still limping and favoring that leg.
Uh-oh.
So, that's what I'm saying. Can he play?
That's
what I'm worried about.
4, 6. He's got about 6 weeks. And I don't think Kyle's going to make him work out next week. So Sherman this is kind of scary. He shouldn't still be limping because we saw him sprinting and running around. So if he's limping, I don't know if it's out of habit or what. Kind of scared from that. So we'll see.
That kind of scared me. Now, okay, it's all good that he's doing all this tutoring and mentoring because we need the leadership. I'm in favor of all that.
Yeah.
But bottom line, we need a CB who can play and give Sherman that CB.
He's made a promise. Let's see, because Richard Sherman's that kind of guy that I wonder he's kind of honest. Would he go ahead and say he's going to be able to make it, knowing he can't make it? Well, give him a few more weeks. He's got a few more weeks. Cause
I feel like we should give him a few more weeks. And he seems to me to be the type that will put everything into it that he could. I would give him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm just looking at him on my side eye.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because but I tell you, Cynthia, you can rest assured, a 70% of Richard Sherman is pretty much better than any other in the league. So I'm his brilliance and his ability to move, because he's never been fast. He doesn't depend on his speed. Richard Sherman is just brilliant at that position. We'll see.
He is smart as hell.
Yeah.
He is smart as hell. One thing I noticed about him, and this was a few years ago, I was watching some YouTube of him with the Seahawks, and he's reading the tapes meticulously. Yeah. Not only is he reading it for his knowledge, he's communicating that to his teammates.
Yeah.
And it was a very impressive thing to see.
Oh, he's razor sharp. People think he got into Stanford because of an athletic scholarship. I don't think
he's
so.
Smart. That
yeah, he is sharp. So
that brother is smart, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to take nothing from him. I'm just kind of taking everything in right now.
Yeah, let's give him a few more weeks before we start to panic on that limp. We'll see, because it could get sore afterward. Maybe like when he wakes up, it's okay type of thing. Because it is an Achilles, so we'll see. All right, Cynthia. Tell you what, I really do appreciate you calling, Cynthia. We found out some things about you tonight that we just didn't know, which is hilarious.
And everybody in the Empire knows it. Oh my goodness, let me tell you, don't mess with my Niners. That's all I got to say.
I can see that right now. I just wish we could have been there to back you up. We don't want to hear about you doing that again. I'm like, your son told you right. Please don't be starting or getting involved with people unless you got some backup. All right?
I know.
Yes.
I know. I will. Okay.
All right, Cynthia. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, Cynthia. Oh, God. Did you know that about Cynthia? I'm shocked. Jesus is my king has arrived. He says, sorry, I'm late. Jesus, my king. No matter when you arrive, there's no need to apologize. You're always welcome. There are other things you may have to attend to. And, in fact, we're going to have to assign some people to keep an eye on Cynthia, since she's going to go around getting these battles by herself. Give you that job, too. Hey, and let's go to Jamal. By the way, thanks, James. Hey.
How you doing, man?
Hey.
Jamal,
yeah. Man, just sit back here and do what we love to do, man. Talk about them 49ers. Woo! We got too many receivers, Jamal. We got too many. Got to get rid of somebody.
I know.
Man, when's the last time we could say that?
Let's see. Oh, wow. I know we got Richie James and Dunbar.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, man. Tennessee, because, we got mandatory camp coming up Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And training camp coming up in July.
Yep.
And so we just got a ticket from there, so I don't know who stays and who goes, but we'll see.
Yeah. Because I just always, you know what, this is going to be the first year you don't have to worry. Whoever they let go, after the top 5 wide receivers, is probably not going to get a lot of playing time anyway. But I would like to think about the future because, you got Pierre may have one more year left in him at the most of high-level playing anyway. So you want to be ready for that. So you got to be careful of getting rid of your kids because we know Pettis is going to be good. Kendrick Bourne is starting to prove he's going to be good. So we're just trying to wonder, are they going to keep Dunbar or James, or what are they going to do?
Do you think Dunbar can make the practice squad?
I have a feeling that's what's going to happen to Dunbar. Kyle Shanahan loves him some speed and ability to separate. Dunbar is actually not his type. I just, he had Julio in Atlanta, but Julio can gain some separation. Plus, Julio, if he catches the ball and he's out in front, you can kiss that goodbye. He ain't nobody dragging him down from behind. So, but Dunbar's not that kind of fast. He's big, he's strong. You know, you can use him to wrestle with guys in the red zone, but I'm not sure if I want him up and down the field, you know. Right. Not for Kyle's system. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Okay.
Yeah. And then,
go ahead. And to piggyback off what they were saying about Mr. CC, just saying about he don't know 10 players. Really?
Oh, Chris.
you don't know Richard Sherman.
Have you?
You don't know Malcolm Smith, who was remember he was Super Bowl MVP of the Seahawks that year.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy G. Joe
who won the
Staley.
Super Bowl championship. Joe Staley, who was 13, even though we lost that one. So he has Super Bowl experience.
Mm.
So you don't know those guys? Come on, man.
You never heard of Pierre Garçon and Marquise Goodwin. You know, Chris Carter, man, did you send him a list yet? You know, everybody tweeted him a list of 10 49, but I bet he probably blocked a few of us. I went over and sent him 10. I seen some other people had sent him 10. So I says, Chris, what are you talking about, man? That was an unnecessary major diss. That was uncalled for.
That was.
Man.
Mm-hmm. So
he's
one more great guy over here, man, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow at Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, be looking for you too.
All right, bro. Hey, how's your voice?
I can holler now. You are you ready?
I'm ready.
Niner! I can even shift gears.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
All right, Ronbo, for sure, brother. See you tomorrow.
All right, fam. Have a good night.
All right, now. Yep.
And we go to Dre. Hey, Dre.
What up, Ronbo?
Dre, man, we just sit back here having fun with all the situations we got. Because we got more comedy this year coming out of New England than ever. And then you got the 49ers who got too many people now, too many talented people, so we don't want to help the Seahawks. Let them drown. Because the Seahawks got all kind of problems, you know, filling out that roster with talent. Now they look like we looked in 2014. But people are still trying to say, well, you know, as long as you got Russell Wilson, they'll always have a chance. Would y'all stop with Russell Wilson? He can't run a team by himself. I don't know why people keep saying that.
I honestly think Sherman gonna call over a few old players to come with him.
Wait, you say what? Sherman gonna do what?
I think Sherman gonna call a few of his old buddies to come over and help play. What you think about that? I had some news today, Ronbo. You know me; I'm always calling with some news.
I love it, Dre. Give it up.
OTA news, training camp news.
All right.
Well, so far they say Dante Pettis, he's practicing all positions, the slot, the outside, X and Z's positions. He's also a smart player. He got speed on the outside. I'll be looking for him to back up Garçon. And Richie James, they said he's a really good, gritty player. He's good. They said he could play the slot. He may be small, but fast. And then they was talking about Dunbar. He said that even though he's undrafted, he got range and hands to be 6'3". And they going to try to stash him on the practice squad.
They already know this, huh? It's already been established.
Yeah. So then Fred Warner, they trying to compare him to Chancellor. And then they said they wanted him and Chancellor, they kind of play alike, you know what I'm saying? So they said, now why not let him kind of have that type of role with the Niners and have Jaworski Tart. They said have him play the safety, have him play free safety.
But what about we got already Adrian Colbert up there?
But I don't know, but that's just what was being said at the OTA.
No, they're gonna drop Adrian because you know what? It makes sense. It
makes
because, all kinds of sense.
He's faster than Chancellor, so me personally, any bigger. If you look at the draft when Chancellor came out, he was small. He was a little bit smaller and a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little bit undersized.
So now you put all your best players on the field because now you got Ruben at the mic, and you can keep Malcolm Smith because everybody's worried about Malcolm Smith. And can we put Fred Warner at the mic and move Ruben to the will? But in this case,
that's what
you just did, yeah.
They said that they said that they want to play to his strengths. So that was some consideration that they were going to take into. I mean, some things they were going to take into consideration. But
Drake, what about the Sam? You know, where Eli Harold, is he still going to be over there?
I don't know. They didn't say nothing about him. I haven't heard really too much mention of him. I didn't even know he was still on the team this year.
I know you know. Nobody's talking about Eli. I've not heard anything about him in camp. You hear a little bit about. Well, wait. There was one day. Yeah. I was just thinking. I remember one day they were saying something about Eli, but not another day.
I ain't heard nobody even said he had a cold or his temperature was okay today. I haven't heard nothing about him. I swear, Ronbo, I didn't even know the man was a part of the team. But what kind of got me ticked off this afternoon, this evening, is Ruben 2-year probation.
I know. It was for the gun. Because everything else
probation is for and then don't. For something that you wasn't even supposed to know he had.
Oh, true.
They have to take that part into consideration. If it wasn't for their little altercation, the baby mama drama, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, by the
way. If it wasn't for her bringing Jerry Springer to his life.
Drake, that's not the baby's
mama. You would have never known nothing.
Yeah, I know, right? But Drake, that's not the baby's mama. You know what's really funny about that? Everybody, including me, thought that was the baby's mama. The baby's mama's still in Alabama. No, that's a hoochie. I don't know where he found her, but that girl's got game, and she ran game on a dude a few years ago and got trouble. And then she found.
He probably found her after the Warriors game. In Oakland somewhere.
LeBron James, he might say, "You want to come play for the Cavaliers?"
You want to come play with the Cavs? You could be backup for LeBron because we need it. I'm serious, Ronbo, man.
You know what? Ruben's young. He just got played, so that's why I'm thinking, man, Ruben's got to have somebody. If we're hanging out with Ruben. And the ladies is right there. Ruben, who's that, man? Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, I need to know everybody.
Let me go talk to her first. I would, damn it. I want to know what is she up
her
to.
medical list. Was she taking at home? What she got on her? She got medical issues because that lady is a habitual liar. You believed your own lies. And then she went into her acting moment and put it all together.
Mm-hmm. And broke down in the courtroom like a TV show. Man.
Yes, she did. And then she had to go back to prove it, which means, she had to go back years where she did that to somebody else. And I was like, wow.
And nobody even asked her about that.
She's a professional.
God, what a...
The lady is a professional. I had sympathy for her because I thought that was his baby mama. But once I found his baby mama, she's just a crazy female. She might got some mental health problems. So we gonna spare her.
Yeah, they didn't press
because
charges.
We don't know the details and everything. So I'm just gonna spare her.
Yeah, just don't keep walking. Don't do this no more. And
exactly.
So
that part. Well, Ronbo, I'm going to have to get on up out of here. But I heard HBK on here earlier.
Yeah.
Man, if that, because I do my music thing, so if that's the guy to do music, holla at me.
Yeah.
Hey. For real, hey. If we get together, put a Niner song together, the whole shot, have it slapping around the Bay Area.
HBK is rather smooth. Does he do music? Let's tell you what. So, I don't know how you're going to contact him, though. Anyway,
holla at me at, on on Twitter at Dre Spitz.
Wait, Dre, how do you spell the last part?
Spitz.
That's what I thought you said, Dre Spitz. There you go. There you go, HBK. On Twitter, his handle is Dre Spitz. DRESPITZ. All one word? Yeah, it has to be.
Yep, right. All one word.
All right, Dre.
One love, Ronbo. Shout out to the Hit Squad, the Empire, and the Niner Rocket dude or woman, whoever that is. I need to let you know one thing. You said next year, okay, but quiet as it's kept, your main role players want to come play for the Warriors for the vet minimum. One love, Ronbo.
All right, Dre. Have a good night. I want to... Actually, we should hire Ennis to go work on a couple of Rams. Which Ram do we need to be taken out? Because Jared Goff has probably already got a girlfriend. And, go date Aaron Donald. Get his rampage. And, boy, wouldn't you love to hear about Aaron Donald getting hooked up and Ruben laughing about, hey, that's my ex-old lady, man. Aaron, man, how you doing, man? You going to jail. Hey, Travis Millot says, could our starters and wide receiver be Pettis, Bourne, Taylor by the playoffs due to health? You know, that's kind of what happened last year. So I can see that. Dustin May says, I heard that offensive guards are still a concern. Yeah, I've heard some things I didn't want to hear last week, too. I heard from Niner Noise that OTAs, Garnett and Thomason were struggling. I read that. In fact, Garnett was getting beat. Tim Mendoza says Gronk is slowing down and getting hurt more. Not a good option for us. Plus, Killer's on the rise. Big year this year. I agree. I already wrote up on that. I do not like the idea of having Gronk, but you want to see John Lynch stay aggressive. Don't stop going after these guys. But I'm glad that one didn't make it, though. Funk Master, I would take Kittle over Gronk because Kittle has so much potential to be special. Hey, I see Travis Kelce all over that dude, man. Yeah. He's going to be good this year. Because you know what? It takes tight ends normally a little longer to develop. Kittle set a record last year. Ooh. Oh, my Lord. We go back out to Atlanta, GA. One half of the TNT connection. Here is Trez.
Ronbo! Hold up, wait a minute. Please put some red and gold up in it, Ronbo.
There it is. He's bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. I called my honey. So I said, come on over. I'm about to watch 49er football. Don't bring no friends. When you get here, don't be rooting for the other team. If they ain't 49ers, I'm going to send you on your way, because they're bad. Bad. Yeah. Trez, bad to the bone.
What's that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Trez, sir. That's what I should be calling T.O., bad to the bone. I don't know what the hell going on with. Is he crazy, Ronbo? Is he out his mind?
No, seriously, Trez, that's a good question. I'm concerned about T.O.'s mental health. You know how hard it is to get to the Hall of Fame, and T.O. already called and told him he wasn't coming. This has never even been. I mean, it's just never happened. He can't be serious.
Ronbo, do T.O. ever want to work again in America?
Hey.
Do he know the ramifications behind this type of? Do you know how much power and influence the NFL people have in society?
I forgot
they have friends. These owners got friends. I mean, man, you ain't gonna shit on people and think they gonna lay down and just let you, pour poop all over them, bro.
It's true, because this is embarrassing.
Especially when they rolled out the red carpet. Yeah, it's an embarrassment, right?
I tell you, because he's embarrassing the entire group. NFL. I know, right?
Yeah, the league. Ooh. The league, and the great players that have come along. Somebody got to get through the TO somehow, some way, to sit him down and really talk to him.
Well, Steve Young tried to, Jerry Rice. T.O., Trez, doesn't this go back? How many years has T.O. been trying to get into the Hall of Fame?
3 years, Ronbo. 3 years. 3 years.
This
they snubbed him on fight.
Yes, right. Look. So you got this 3-year fight going on, and T.O. finally gets what he's trying to get, and then he hits him right in the stomach.
right. He's in on his third year, and it don't make sense, man. You know, I don't know. I just really ponder about him sometimes. You know, the antics we put up with in San Francisco and then, you know, down in Dallas and all over, man. It's just like, you know, you're just making the naysayers say, you know what, see, this is what we said about him all along. And we don't want that.
And Trez, it has further implications, Trez. Then you know how some of them good old boys go do. See, that's why we didn't let his black ass in here in the first place, because we knew he was going to show out. Now, see, I know those guys and how they think, and that is exactly what's going to go through their mind. And it's going to be because of T.O. Oh, I really wish he wouldn't do this.
Yes, I wish he would reconsider too. I really would. It don't even hurt me that he said he wouldn't go in as a 49er. Go in as a Buffalo Bill for all I care. But just go in and do it gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like others I've seen their stories be told about the Hall and about what was said. Even Shannon Sharp made a great point. Chris Carter made a great point, man. This journey is at this point, it's not about you. It's about all of those Pee-wee coaches, before your Pee-wee coaches, your mom, your grandparents, everybody that paved the way for you to come from whatever small town you came from, whatever small school you came from, all those coaches along the way that had some type of integral a part in your life to bring you along to see you get to this point, to the NFL. That's the story to be told on their behalf. You see what I'm saying? You're honoring them. You're just not honoring yourself. You know what I'm saying? But see, T.O. has always been about what? T.O. And that's where we are at this point, right?
True. I know. That's so true. It's all about him because he loved him some him. you know?
And that's the problem. Yeah. That way it lies within itself right there, Ronbo. But let's get on to, you know, I see the topic of the night, you know, which one of these receivers. But, you know, everybody was talking about my receiver. You know, they said my receiver would not make this team.
Which one?
And, you know, y'all saying he going to be on out, right?
Wait.
So let me hold on. Let me make my little point real quick.
Okay.
Okay, because y'all saying that.
Wait a minute. Who is y'all? Was I one of y'all?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You most certainly are.
Oh, here we go.
You see, you know, you're a bang out in a heartbeat, Ronbo. You're a bang out in a heartbeat on me. And I'll sit there and say, Ronbo, come on now. You know, I know, Trey, that was him. That wasn't me. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I said, okay, all right. So, well, now, let me make my point.
Okay. All right.
So y'all telling me that these rookies that we brought in, we both know that Kyle Shanahan offense is one of the hardest offenses in the league. Am I correct? Just the verbiage alone, Ronbo. Yeah. Just the verbiage alone.
I know.
So you're telling me that these young cats are going to come in here, pick up on the verbiage, and know where to be in their route on every particular play, and that this veteran, Aldrick Robinson, is going to be cut.
Now see what you did? You pissed Razor off. I knew it.
I'm baffled by this. I mean, a lot of it's going to be one Pettis we know going to be on this thing. Okay, Richie James most definitely probably yeah, but Dunbar and the others. Hey, man, practice squad. Burber's cut. McCaffrey cut. You know, I mean, Victor Bourbon Jr. cut. But you think the lights of Aldrick Robinson is on the bubble? Come on, Ronbo. Where you going? We get one wide receiver that goes down with a tweaked knee or anything.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be saying, "Uh-oh." Now, how valuable would have Aldrick Robinson been then? You see what I'm saying? Because
really
now we're depending on some young talent to pick up Aldrick Robinson slack and knowing the offense and where he should be in the verbiage of the offense, as complex as it is. I just don't understand that. I mean, maybe I don't know football.
You made me see the light. I'm okay. My bad. I agree with everything you just said. I'm serious. I do realize that's going too far. You got to keep Robinson, don't you? That's 6 right there, then.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna put a couple of these guys on the practice squad. I mean, I just hadn't seen even. I mean, look at the slot receiver. Okay, he struggled last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
what? Trent Taylor?
Trent Taylor, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He struggled. So we're gonna throw maybe possibly 2 more rookies in the mix to get out there and struggle along with Trent.
But Trent stopped struggling after Jimmy G arrived.
Yeah, but do he really? We don't know because we didn't see enough. It was a 5-game span. We didn't see enough.
If it wasn't for that, was small. You know what though? I got to tell you, Tress, if it wasn't for Jimmy G, half of them receivers would have lost a job because we would have been confused. Everybody thinks it's the quarterback. Exactly. I mean, it's the receivers. It's the quarterback that makes those receivers good and bad. I'm totally confused by how everybody's able to catch the ball as soon as Jimmy G got out of the airport. How come? So I figured it must be him.
Yeah, I mean, we all know Jimmy G came in and lit a fire up under everybody, man. Made some of the guys look tremendous out there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was ball placement, accuracy, you know, everything. He possesses everything that you want to see in a quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Right. Just a little bit work on his behalf with the footwork and throwing off the back foot. But other than that, man, this guy's throwing dimes out there. You know what I'm saying? All they got to do is just catch him, you know.
And that's just point blank. Perfect position.
Right, but I'm saying some of the most valuable players on your team are the depth players, man, and the knowledge of the offense.
Yeah,
you can't buy that. You can't buy that nowhere, man. Mm-hmm. So when you have it, why give it up?
Yeah,
to play with fool's gold. Come on now.
So
we got to think a little more rational than what we've been thinking. You know, so I just listen to people.
So Razor, we ain't got no case. I'm through talking bad about Aldrick Robinson. Trez has pointed out some things that really are solid reasons. He's right.
Yeah, but Ronbo, you know, I know you're gonna stand neutral on this, and that's why I need you to be on it. Just neutral, okay? You know, let Ronbo not represent the attorney office of Ronbo Sports not represent neither one, okay? But just stay neutral, okay? And let's see how it plays out.
What am I gonna do? I got a name for my firm already. How about Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe? I kind of like that combination.
And Howe?
Yeah.
You like that?
Okay. No, but you make some solid points, and I bet you Kyle has thought about that too.
Yeah, I mean, now, is Aldrick Robinson not there lighting the field up, putting up extreme numbers? No, look how he's being utilized in the offense. But it's just the mere fact of, if somebody goes down, can he come in to fulfill that void and do it effectively? Yes, because he knows the offense.
Yeah,
it's no struggle there. He knows what route to be ran. He knows who to pick up on blocking assignment. He knows the offense. Yeah. That is valuable. Yeah. That is valuable. No matter how you put it, it is valuable. So how can people sit here and say, hey, man, that dude, that's, you know, bubble, he's going to be cut. And if he is, I think we'll be making a grave mistake. Maybe that one may come back and bite.
Yeah, you put out some things. Actually, that is valuable, what he does know. And Kyle, and as I say, Aldrick got better as soon as Jimmy G arrived, too. So a lot of what we saw going wrong, it wasn't all about the receivers, as we see, because them dudes had just magically learned how to catch the ball overnight. And, you know, you can only put so much pressure on a player to make him improve. He either has it or he doesn't. So all of a sudden, you know, these guys are catching the ball. I'm thinking, now, wait a minute. what they just hated. I know they hated Hoyer, but they didn't hate CJ. What is going on here? You know, so all of a sudden everybody's making these miracle catches. I'm still never giving. Lewis Murphy's still on my list of people I want to slap. You let grown-ass man land on the ground and you let another man take the ball out of your hands? What is up with that, Lewis?
Take it away from you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, need to get in the weight room. Yeah. Man. Yeah, exactly.
Lewis ain't making this team anyway. I think Lewis already left.
Oh, no. Lewis already gone. Yeah, he's already gone. He wouldn't have made it nowhere. Yeah. But all right, Ronbo, that's my time. Look, shout out to my tag team partner, man. Shout out to everybody, man, in the Empire. And shout out to everybody on the Ronbo Sports Show. Ronbo, we love you. We appreciate you, man. Can't say enough for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
And
all blessings to you and your staff. And just keep doing great things, man, okay?
Thanks,
We
Trez.
appreciate it.
Thank you, Trez. I'll be looking for you tomorrow night. We'll be back on Raw.
Yeah, so back to my boy, Ronbo. You know where we at.
Bad. I'm going to tell you right now, if we lose this game, you got to go home. I'm going to be in some kind of pain. I don't want to hear nothing about I'm going to go get this and that. I ain't buying no new purse worth $30,000, but you got to go because we bad to the bone. Bad. Well, I do like Thorogood, man. That's classic rocking. Hey, it's Justin!
What's up, Ronbo?
Justin, man, we're just sitting back here. Who else is still doing bad to the bone? Anyway, hey, Justin. Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, Justin, man, we're just sitting back here trying to figure out what's next. What's going on with you, man? What are you thinking here? You got New England situation, and we almost got Gronk, or did we not? You got too many wide receivers now, and Trez just called in and made a case for Aldrick Robinson. So maybe he doesn't get cut, although I kind of thought about that myself. And anything else you want to jump on? What's up?
Yeah, you know, with Gronk, it's very interesting. I don't know if we were serious or not. It would make sense if he left for him to come over and hang out and play with Jimmy G and our Niners. But I don't think we need him. I really like Kittle and Selleck. I think we'll have a lot of Selleck time. I mean, I really like what we got going with Kittle and Selleck. So as much as I like Gronk and the special player he is, I don't think we really need to mess with our tight ends. And chemistry, and then Gronkowski's injury history. He might not last much longer.
I know. Gronk, his body's taking some punishment. Wow.
Okay, yeah, and then again, I think with Aldrick Robinson, I think he brings up a very good point, Trez. I think he does. I don't know. I mean, I really like him as a veteran, and he does, know the Shanahan system. And I think he would ultimately be a benefactor if somebody were to get injured, kind of be able to plug in and just play. And like you said, Ronbo, I think he did kind of start having more success once
Jimmy G showed up.
Yeah. So I really like Aldrick Robinson, but I think we're trying to build, I think we're trying to, get the younger players. And so I could see him being on the outside looking in the end. I mean, I think you can make an argument or a case for both, him making the roster and then him also being let go. I think you can go both there. But I really like Richie James. I think he's a player that Shanahan really likes. And a lot of buzz going on about
guys.
him.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, Trent Taylor, I mean, he's a talent. So he had a really good year as far as I'm concerned for us last season. He's a guy that's only going to improve for us too. So I think he's pretty much solidified a spot on our team and his duties on our offense. And I think Richie James is another one of those guys that's like Trent Taylor in a sense. You know, he's a guy that's well fit for what Shanahan wants, and as at receiver, a guy that can create separation and has, you know, good hands and that will, you know, make plays. So Dunbar, though, I really like him. His frame. I know we were talking about that the other day about Dunbar having. I was watching some highlights, and you know, he was able to catch the ball quite well. Had some nice highlight catches, and I really like the guy. But I remember us talking, and you saying if we put him on the practice squad, some other team just got to see how good he is, you know. And
man. You know, because the thing is, he's going to have to play during preseason. If he's out there looking too good, he'll get plucked. And then the 49ers will be in a dilemma. So, wow,
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited because either way, I feel like ultimately they'll make, you know, Shanahan and Lynch, they'll make the right decision there. I mean, they'll evaluate it, and they will make ultimately, you know, they'll keep who needs to be on the team at this moment, and we'll just play the hope game that whoever gets put on the practice squad, that nobody comes up and swoops them. But if that happens, then we're still going to have, you know, a great team either way, you know. So competition's good.
Yeah. Let me ask you about this, too, while you're here. Dre called it a little while ago and said they may be moving Fred Warner into the Cam Chancellor role. Now, Kwasi T was going to be the guy that was going to be penciled in for that position. But then I said, hey, Kwasi T is one of the best safeties in the league right now. You're going to move Kwasi T to Adrian Colbert's spot. He's going to be the guy playing center field. So how do you do it, Adrian Colbert? So this is developing into a situation because I think they want to put Fred Warner on the field right now, and they want to make sure that Reuben Foster and Malcolm Smith. So that gives him a threesome right there of absolute depth. You got Fred covered on coverage. You got Reuben patrolling and hitting the sideline pursuit like nobody else. Malcolm Smith is one of the best on-ball guys in the league as well. So now the run game, it is so stymied.
Yeah, no, you're right. I kind of heard a little bit of you guys talking about that. I got a little bit distracted as I was listening at that portion, but I did hear that. You know, Adrian Colbert and Tart, they're our guys. I mean, I think that they showed a lot of potential, and they're the guys that we want, you know, to play at the safety and the free safety spot, the strong and the free safety. So they got to be on the field. But you know what? Versatility is good, and we got to use the talent that we have, and the kind of talent that Fred Warner is showing. We definitely want him on the field, and we need to have him on the field. So I'm all for versatility and utilizing the talent that we got and getting them off the sidelines.
Yeah.
So
best 11 on the field.
The best 11 on the field. But you know what? Let's have the depth that we have. I mean, we want all that competition and all that depth. And that I was just reading the headlines, or I think it was Fan-Sided or something. It was an article earlier about who's going to win the different divisions. And of course, you know, they chose the Rams to beat us, and we came up second, or we came in second. And I think it's going to be the other way around, though. They were trying to give the Niners props, you know, and then
they call what do they call them?
Yeah, and
the 49ers are every preseason's darlings. I says, man, you guys keep pumping the Rams. Some guys think the Rams are just invincible, like they built a fortress or something. Come on, man, you guys. I mean, they're good, okay, but let's not get carried away.
Exactly. You know, it's weird because it's like, you know, I want to be realistic about everything, and you know, like you were talking the other day about you guys were talking about how you always look for something good in each one of our Niners teams every year, and we hung on to that, and we're like, you know what, we're going to do good, and we're going to do this, but there's something different. There's a lot different with this team. I mean, we got Jimmy G leading the offense. You got Shanahan, you know, with his system and what he wants to do. I mean, they're hand-picking guys for every position. I mean, and that's what's cool. It's a complete overhaul, you know. I mean, the bulky era.
Yeah,
and the
that's what I'm getting ready to say right
had.
there. There's a key word right there. You got rid of Trent. That was one of the biggest problems the 49ers had. But you let Trent say, I still did the best I could. I'm still getting a lot of blame for things that I had nothing to do with. I just put the product on the field. I don't play the games. Hey, Trent, if you would stay in the office, leave people alone, stop fighting with Cap, stop fighting with the management. If he wants a player, let him have it. You know, your job is to give us personnel to work with. Trent couldn't do any of that stuff. God.
You're right. That was a good impression, by the way, Ronbo. I like that.
Because I watched him so closely, I was so annoyed.
Yeah, I agree with you. You reminded me of a high school football coach we had up there in Oregon. He had that voice, you know.
Yeah.
But
from yelling and screaming too much.
One more thing, Ronbo. I overheard the Richard Sherman and the possible him limping or whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. Cynthia caught some program that the indication was that he was caught limping. Oh man. Well,
I didn't hear anything about that, Ronbo, but that don't mean that that's not the case. But I know that the contract that he negotiated has all these different stipulations that he agreed to meeting, and like you were saying, he made some promises, and he's the kind of guy that he's going to look to fulfill those promises and show everybody that, you know what, he's completely fine and that he's still the player that he is. And I don't think we got to worry yet, unless he just recently retweaked it or you know, injured it something that we don't know about.
I just realized it could have been that, not necessarily his injury. Yeah, that's right. Maybe.
Yeah. Let's hope not, though. I mean, I don't think we got to worry yet, but that's one to monitor anyway.
He's got weeks to go. And, you know, in fact, he's got a month. I think the 49ers next week are going to take off for like 4 weeks beyond that because they're not going to come back until toward the middle of July. So, you know, he's got time to heal up even further. So I kind of think he's going to make it. At least you hope so, right? You got to think that way.
I believe so. And, man, he's already provided so much to the team already. And so,
I mean, Ahkello Witherspoon is probably a lot better now than he would have been. Way better, I got a feeling. Because Richards, he's taken him under his wing and made him a personal project. I got a feeling Ahkello Witherspoon is going to scare people this year. Whew, man.
You're right, Ronbo. And you have a coach on the field. You know, you have Richard Sherman, who's the prototype cornerback in the scheme that we're running, and you have him on the field, and that's that guy's role model when he was growing up playing football. You know, so
6'3", all the same dimensions. It's perfect. He's got his.
We're in good, Ronbo. We are in good. And hey, I never asked this of you yet, but you got one more of those Niners, the Niner call? Your voice all right?
I do, man. Because you know what we got? Get ready to say. I tell you what, because we're getting ready to sign off. Can you give me a minute, and I'm gonna say goodbye to you now.
Yeah.
Do the holler on the way out. All right.
Hey, no, that sounds good, Ronbo. I appreciate you and what you do, man, and always enjoy talking. You have a good night, all right?
Thanks, Chris. Same here, man. You have a good night. Look forward to tomorrow.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds good. Bye.
All right, so with that, we'll go ahead and say goodnight. Oh, hey, Sheik's not here. I got to tell you, please, don't forget to hit that like. I know, right? Hey, appreciate you tonight, man. Rose Matheson, Daniel Serrano. We just picked him in, and he's led by now. It's Rose Matheson. Oh, and Jesus is my King 7-7. You guys do a great job, and you guys have become a little more lenient in their eyes. I like that because you know it's fun to watch a troll come in and dig a hole for himself, and watch our guys escort his butt out. Oh. Anyway, fam. Tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw. What we'll do is we'll probably be talking about camp. What do you expect? Who's gonna shine? It's only a 3-day affair, though, so I don't know what they could possibly get done in that amount of time. But I understand the media gets to be there all 3 days. We get a blow-by-blow on every single day. Woo! Man. Fam. Huh? I gotta do it now? Oh, it's huge letters I see. Chic. The freak. Chic!
Ronbo, I have to come and say, hit that like, hit that share, hit that. Plug Ronbo Sports, representing the Niner Empire faithful.
See, Sheik, nobody does that like you. That's why I always say before I say, wait, Sheik's not here. So, please. Sheik, you do have style, man.
I got it. Man, when you call me, I will be here in a second.
Check you out, boy, I tell you. And yeah, that's why I'm gonna give you, Cynthia has this way of going out and getting into fights, and she forgot she's a lady and needs a little more weight behind her. Can you believe it? She was out at the Super Bowl starting fights?
Wow.
All by herself. Yeah,
Superwoman.
yeah. She's got to have help. We can't have Cynthia running around dealing with people like that. So we're going to get her a hotline. Cynthia's in trouble. Getting ready to kick some ass. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Oh, I know. It's got to be Nighthawk, the superhero. Yeah.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's the Hawk. Hey, Sheik, appreciate you, fam. Yeah. Tell you what, I look for you tomorrow night if you got some time, huh?
Definitely, brother. We'll definitely see you on Monday night. And everybody hit that like, and hit that share, hit that. Tell your friends, tell your family members. Niner Empire, all day. Ronbo Sports, all day. Represent. Nighthawk, hit squad.
I got to tape it. He does that so well.
Shout out to the Empire, brother. Shout out to the crew.
Yeah.
All right, Ronbo.
All right.
Well, can't wait for that Niner call, man. Have a good one, man.
All right, fam. Night. And that says, I shall deliver. Niner!